Awawi. Something. Pom pom. Pom pom. Pom pom. Pom pom. Bum bum ba-dum bum bum. Bum bum ba-dum bum bum. Ace King getting through. Seems like one of our best bluffs now, to be honest. Seems like one of our worst bluffs now, but it's like, yeah. I think when we raise 10 and then they call still, I just don't think we're going to get enough hands to fold. Like, we don't block any of the sets, 2 pairs and stuff, so. Oh my god, we actually win! Oh, that's unbelievable. That is unbelievable. Unbelievable. Wild. Right, crazy tag. I think we should call. About 6 gonna be some 7/8s now that get there, so I think we probably I don't block any of the straights, so guess we do just check. They can have sets, they can have 2 pairs as well, so aces. Interesting. Hello. think we can actually mix calls here. Over 50, I will 4-bet to reduce it. Light my fire. Yeah, it looks so much cleaner like that, doesn't it? Instead of this. Yeah, so much better. So much better. And everyday people. Everyday people. My own. All right, 10-7 getting through. Didn't want to get the king queen through. People. I have the first bounty of the day. Nice. Beautiful. Beautiful. All right, admin the nines calling the king queen suited. Thanks, fine. In position. Especially when you flop the second no flush. Huh. Silly. All right, it's good flop. Obviously, we're just gonna call. Let me just see what this guy has. They had aces with the aces diamonds. All right, I think we got close to the max. Maybe we could bet pot. Pot on the river instead or something. Jacks. Just not only we win there with the king queen, we win with daily quads. Best of jacks. Love to see it. Sick. What happened to the WPT free roll series? So they put it on hold, mate, because there was too many people on the site and the server couldn't take it. So it's going to be returning on the 1st of October, mate. So yeah, get ready if you can play. They basically postponed it for a month just to improve their servers. So I don't know whether that they put the original date as the 1st of October. They're going to return. I haven't heard anything from them since. The plan I think still is to go ahead on the 1st, but yeah, I don't know whether they've obviously improved the server. But yeah, that's the plan, mate. That is the plan. Have you been now, lads? All good? Oh, this isn't good. This isn't good. They're going to be check raising a bunch of king jacks on the flop. Ace queen. We are going to call. I think we just have to fold, unfortunately. I ended up jamming here just because the big man's sitting out with I only had like 6 bigs, so 2 win, very nice. All right, full near screen. Checker is here multi-way. We get called twice. Noodaloo says, good luck on the grind at Brava. Hope your bluffs get through and your value bets get called. Nice one. Smokey says, hi, Robin. What's on the boys? Hope you're good. The boys, how are we? How are we? I mean, multi-way now, I think. First this size, we just fold. They go for a limp. Limp raise to 7 bigs. We'll call to backdoor into the straight. Very nice. Beautiful. I think with a spade we can't fold again. Fours. What the fuck? Mate, 888 so soft, by the way. If you can play 888, honestly, I know WPT is soft, and WPT is definitely soft. Let's say WPT is at 100% soft. 888's up there would be 90% soft, you know, especially in these bigger buy-ins. It's insane. Insane. Oh, I love this one. Some games on tonight, lads. You've had some strange results so far this season, but you're getting the wins. Ekatike took his top off to celebrate. Oh, lads, what a weird celebration that was, man. To do the Messi when you've scored the winner against Southampton in the like 4th round of the League Cup as well, lads. I mean, I kind of like it. It shows he's got confidence. He's got an ego, but. And I think he's obviously with a good manager in terms of calming that ego down in slot. But yeah, what a bellend, man. I mean, it's not as bad as Darwin headbutting someone on his debut, his home debut. At least he actually scored the winner, Ekatike, and got sent off. But yeah, shit for our young centre back as well. Done his ACL. He's out for most of the season, which is very shit. How have you been getting on in terms of like how have you felt the results? I haven't been watching much of Leeds, to be honest with you, but have you been doing well, lad? From what I've seen, and in terms of the results, how have the actual performances been? Sup, our kid? What's happening, lad? My dad always says that. Sup, our kid? How are we? How are we, lid? We got a conversation. I can't remember who it was, and they were like, "What does lid mean?" It's like it's a combo between lad and kid. Can see some photo back there. There's Brazil. Yo, Jono, lad. What's happening, lad? What's happening, lid? What's happening, our kid? Fellow Scouser, Jono. How's your day been, the fellas? Hope you're good. treat myself to. I'll show you on break to the two new Liverpool kits, lad. Jono, what the fuck's happening with Everton? By the way, what happened? We obviously won't speak about the derby, lad, because I don't want to rub it in. But what happened about the League Cup last night? Losing to Wolves, lad. It's mad, isn't it? Absolutely mad. If you want to call more now, to be honest. Lad, yeah, literally, I just said. So WPT, I only really do WPT and 888. Right now, to be honest, lad. Do run into it here, unfortunately. But yeah, I'd say defo WPT, but 888's up there, the second behind, like Everton. Poker Stars, I've obviously played on Party Poker in the past. Paddy Power, Poker Stars, GG. Yeah, 888, one, like, easily second place, easily. And you guys know I'm honest. I'm not here shilling, right? Yeah, I mean, you can see, like, so I wasn't really winning that much on GG. Moved towards playing on, when I first signed with Poker News, was WPT, 888, Party Poker, and Poker Stars. Yeah, and if I compare my results and my scores from like 888 WPT compared to the rest, I mean, Party Poker, my results are pretty decent. They were pretty decent. But yeah, my results on 888 and WPT. I mean, WPT not comes close, and then it's 888, and then it'd probably be like an iPoker or Party Poker. But problems with iPoker for me, one, the software wasn't good, and two, the late reg is like 4 hours late reg on everything. So bam 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 bam. But yeah, I like to be honest. I like to be honest. To be honest, if I was to add a new site, I'd probably add Party Poker again. But obviously, the reason why I obviously only play at the moment WPT and 888, not because they're the softest. Like, I've just fell into being lucky that I work with them two brands right now with my Poker News contract. But obviously, I do exclusive streams, so it doesn't really make sense for me to add any other sites right now. So like right now, I'm playing Poker Stars off stream, playing W Coop. Obviously because it's W Coop. But then yeah, if I was to list my top 3 softest I've ever played, it would definitely be WPT Global, 888, and then probably Party Poker. Yeah, I really enjoyed Party. I really enjoyed it. You just answered. That's mad. Have you ever played Party? Literally, I've just answered that as well, lad. Fucking hell. Back to the Future. Yeah, lad. To be honest, if I'm completely honest, guys, I would stop playing on Poker Stars. It's just too difficult, man. Like, it's too difficult. It's really high variance because the fields are really high, and there's too many pros. Like, if I can be honest, I'm not winning on there. Whereas I'm absolutely crushing on 888 and WPT. So it doesn't mean that I'm obviously not the best of players, but This is what I mean about site selection and tournament selection. It's so key, so key. Prime example, right? Pads at the moment playing online and W Coop and stuff. He's honest and open where he sometimes doesn't red set in tournaments. Specifically on GG, he's saying because that again the structures are really quick and he doesn't feel like the edges are crazy. You'd think that GG would be super soft, but it's not obviously. It's obviously just got really good software. But yeah, Pads misses out and then he site selects, so he plays all the W cubes because he thinks they're really soft. And then obviously he personally plays on coin poker, which I've heard's really soft as well. So yeah, it's just about game selecting, site selecting. Yeah, I honestly, from personal experience, it was a massive game changer from only playing on GG, only playing on PokerStars, to then playing on the softer sites like WPT Global and 88 and Party Poker, and even like iPoker, like I said as well. I went from being a losing player, if I'm honest, to obviously my graph just. I mean, you've seen my results the past couple of years. Like, prime example on WPT Global last year, I played the 2K PKO and won it for 64K. I'm never, ever, ever nowhere near good enough to play a 2K on any site. But obviously, WPT Global I was, and I ended up winning it. So I don't share my my notes, my color notes. But yeah, I don't share them. But what I would do is, me personally, I have a color for fun players. I have a color for good players. I have a good color for like crazy players. Um, I have a color for like okay regs. So yeah, I mean, there's loads of information online on how to label and again, it's all personal to be honest. I personally use the same colors on each of the sites. So I have purple, which is a friend, which I can share. So if you do see yourself as purple, that means you're a friend of the stream. But yeah, I don't share them just because people got too pissed off when I was calling them a fun player or whatever, or they found out that they were labeled as a fun player. Switched it off and watch in the end. Such a shame, man. Like I want it. I want Everton to run deep, man, so then we can like have another semi-final or a final. Like when was the last time Liverpool and Everton had a final together? Like how sick would that be, mate? You know what I mean? For the Wolves game, I thought we were going to seriously struggle, but we played well. First Wolves, and now we're 12th. I think we might be okay. You know what? I think you might be okay because I think Wolves are that bad, but then Wolves beat Everton 2-0 last night, so I don't know what's going to happen this year. I have a feeling that Wolves will go down. Sorry, any Wolves fans watching. DCL was a weird signing with his injury record. Yeah, it's similar to Calvert-Lewin, isn't he? Calvert-Lewin, he is Calvert-Lewin. Callum Wilson. If he can stay fit, he's a good signing, but let's just fold this one. By the way, with 5 out of 21, how many places? Top 8 get a seat? Top 9 get an entry, and I'm 6 out of 21. I'm not going to sit out just yet because I know for a fact that I won't actually get a seat with the stacks. You should just start with a strong side. That's what I don't get, lad. Why didn't he start with a strong? It's not like you're in Europe, is it? You know what I mean? And like I heard someone say it on a podcast actually. If you were in Europe, your strong players would be playing. So that shows that they can play in the week. You know what I mean? It's a weird decision, man. Weird decision. Especially Moyes when he knows like the culture of the club and he knows that obviously winning a trophy is massive. You know what I mean? Mental. Yeah, I mean, obviously, like you can if you're a good player, you can be winning player on GG and stars. But the problem is with them too, is you just need to put massive amounts of volume in, which I assume most people watching the stream right now aren't professionals, so you haven't got 8 hours a day to put in that volume. So this is what I mean about like if you do want to just build up a bankroll, 1,000,000% pick a site like an 888, a WPT, an iPoker, a Party Poker, where the fields are super soft. The lower fields. So, like, prime example, right? Off stream, I'm playing in this 109 Mystery Bounty, right? On stars, which is 1,000 runners. This 100 on 888 has 70 runners. So the variance compared to 70 runners compared to 1,000 is crazy in terms of the volume you've got to put in to be winning in that field. Um, yeah, like for example, the 54 bounty builder that runs, or the bounty hunters that runs on GG every day, roughly has about what 3,000 to 4,000 players. This 55 um on 888 currently has 89 players, so you're getting roughly 100 players in each tournament, even in the lower stakes. So obviously in the micros you're going to get a bit more, but obviously it's then going to be softer type of thing. So bang on, Lucas. Any coach will first say, find the games that you can beat. Yeah. It's same with like moving up in stakes. Don't move up in stakes until you know you're comfortably beating the stakes you're playing. And like I've never been one to want to like move up like super quickly, because I've always been conscious of like I'm doing well at the stakes I'm playing now, but like if I move up in stakes, maybe I'm not actually winning at them stakes. So then it's getting that balance. Obviously, you never fully know. In terms of like what your win rate is in certain tournaments, but that's why obviously online's a lot easier than live. To know that, to know your win rate, and to know obviously to put that volume in. Yeah, I'm surprised by Wolves, man. Very surprised. And they give the manager a new deal as well, didn't they, or something? Mental. Overlaying the big shot 33 if anyone wants to get involved. I'll probably just max late reg. Good luck, someone says on YouTube chat. Nice one, mates. Best of luck, obviously, to everyone that's playing tonight. To do go with the raise, interesting. Doesn't make any sense. We blocked the straight as well. They've like check back flop. So you're saying that you've hit like two pair with like the three, so you've got like 9-3 or something. Jack 3, yeah. It's the only thing that makes sense. Like how they don't see bet Jack 3 as well. So like they should be C-betting Jack 3. So it's only 9-3 because we blocked the 10-3. Mate, you know what? I was actually watching him the other day, that Anton Stach. He's a baller. We signed him from Hoffenheim. I've never seen him before, but lad, he looked like a baller. He looked like a proper baller. We could call, we could jam. Think corn's the option. All right. 6 away from, well, 7 away from a seat. I mean, we do have some showdown if they pretend to check back like a king, queen, king 10, queen 10 of diamonds type hand. Sevens, nice hand. All right, jibbing in the city. Plan was the 3-bet call this off. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. This is why I prefer making notes rather than just doing this. I think there's more chance. I like that's what I mean. I wish I made a note whether like they're crazy, like because like or make a note where they don't fold. Because if they don't fold, then just see betting here, blocking's nice. If they're just crazy, then obviously checking to them and letting the bluffs nice. So I guess the Sam will find out. Cool. Ace King, yeah, nice. Nice, nice, nice. All right, it's a big important one. Big and important one. I was gonna enter myself the main event tonight for $250. So yeah, this should save us winning a seat for $33 would save us a lot of money. Brentford does struggle as well. Yeah, I thought they'd struggle a bit more. I think Henderson's big. Obviously, Henderson and Keller for them. All right, big one, big one. No, 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 no. I just despise satellites, man. I don't even know why I play them. I just despise them. So yeah, I've got EPT at Malta starting next week as well, by the way, guys. So yeah, going to be doing literally playing every single day. So if you do want to follow me on my Instagram, Robin Poker, !mark Instagram and chat. If you do want to, yeah, find the link, then I'm going to be doing Instagram updates of of all my deep runs and tournaments and stuff like that. Chop it up. Yeah, going to be playing the 5K main, 2.7K high roller, 1650 mystery bounty, stuff like that. So yeah, starting next week, I'm going to be playing that for like 12 days straight. It's going to be class. Imagine my first ever trophies in EPT. Just time bank every hand now. All right, big time. Let me show you me new Liverpool kits I've got. So this is the first ever time ever I've bought a goalkeeper kit, but how can you not? How can you not buy this? Look at that. Look how nice that is, man. How fucking nice that is. How nice is that? So I got that one, and then I've got the I've got the third kit as well. How beautiful is that? The badge, man. The badge. It's unreal. Didn't get anyone on the back on both of them. Charles, back in 5. Can I play is more Easty content? Dun, 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 dun. J Barn in the chat, what's happening, lad? Says, do you play on paddies? I don't anymore. Nah, I used to. I used to. Um, got Toby on YouTube chat. Says, hey, dude, was on the table with your dad, with your old man the other day. Sounds pair, both of you are mates. Good luck as always. Nice one, lad. PS up the fucking Reds. Yes, lad. I'm guessing that was in the Flutter tournament, was it? How'd you get on? Nice one, Toby, lad. Up the fucking Reds. I'm saving them 2 new Liverpool tops to wear at EPT Malta next week. Yeah, I was literally saying, Jay Barn, what I don't miss about Paddy or iPoker in general is just like the late reg is just crazy, man. It's just ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Lucas, is Malta where you live? Yeah. I live there, mate. I've been here like 2.5 years now. I recently came back from Brazil and I love the place. One of the best cities I've ever been. Very cheap compared to Ireland. My son moved over there 6 months ago. Yes. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know about any of you boys, but I feel like the UK is just going downhill. Obviously, I'll always still go there, go to the match, go and see friends, family, but I just don't miss it. Don't miss the UK whatsoever. Like, it's so much better way of life living here in Malta, man. The people, the weather, the food, just everything, the way of life, more stuff to do, just more social. Yeah, just poker's good over here, you know what I mean? It's so much better. So much better. Lots of farmer jobs over there, but you need a bit of German. Yeah. Some city. Yeah, I've never been, lad. I've always heard great things about Berlin. You know what? I'm really getting into me techno music. So my mate actually said to me that he really wants to take me to Berlin. Almost kind of like as a stag do. And we'll go to, obviously, Berlin's like famous for all the techno clubs, you know what I mean? All right, we are gonna have to call this off. That'll do, don't care, that'll do. Oh shit. Yeah, we fold now. So I like to sow shit, aren't we? I mean, we just gotta hope we invest them. And then we've been in the blinds then, so we can just fold. The fact that they call off is so bad. All right, GG's, GG's. Bubble another tournament, bubble another Saturday. Hate them. I hate them. I hate them. All right, so you got this 109 as a big shot today, not a PKO. So I don't have to get in there straight away, which is good. Does mean I will get in the... Does mean I will get in the main event. All right, deepest room we're having currently is this one. We are 17 left, 12 get paid. Mate, fucking start learning German and get yourself out there, lad. Sounds like you fucking love it. My attitude is, and my motto is, you live one life. You live one life. If you go, worst case scenario, you go, you hate it, and at least you've tried it. But obviously, if you don't go, you'll always have that regret, or maybe we should have done it, or yeah, I don't know. I'm a big believer if you live one life, you know what I mean? Go for it. Go for it. Yo, Marco, lads, how are we, son? Did you win last night? It was nice battling the other day with you. Sorry, yesterday with you. So this guy's crazy, but he has 3-bet me none all in. I mean, we can 4-bet. Yeah, maybe versus this guy. It's cool, actually. Yeah, I think I'll go like it versus this guy. But we do have outs, yeah. That's why it's always nice to like jam with them. Ace X. Just because you have outs, even when they would do wake up with it. But if there's someone who's crazy that opens 7-4 suited, calls the 3-bet, check raises on a queen 9-8 flop, like, yeah, I'm just not doing anything else than all in there, to be honest. Yeah, I don't know what iPoker's saying. Apparently, is Party Poker moving to iPoker? I know Sky Poker's moved to iPoker. I genuinely don't understand why Party would move to iPoker if that's the case. That's mental. Mental decision. Huh. I think a little bit too much to call, even though it's like a 150 balance, but it's only 75 balance. I need to take your key pot off, not the full. The sun took us to a Berlin rave. It was fucking mental. It was on a Tuesday night, 11 p.m. to 10 a.m. Or only lasted till 6 a.m. because we were flying back that day. Some laughed out loud. I bet you it was. 11 p.m. to 10 a.m. Fucking hell, mate. That is wild. That is wild. I don't think I could tackle that. I didn't introduce myself. Come on. Maybe we only call if we've got pairs. 66 bigs. Yeah, I'm gonna re-enter. Yeah. Yeah. Maybe we can only call there if we've got pairs. Sorry, my brain's not working today. If I cover them, because they've basically got all the pairs. I think most people like a fun player as well is going to be three betting with the ace jacks, ace queens, so we're never dominated ace kings. So yeah, I just thought it was going to be all pairs, and actually maybe some hands that we dominate, maybe some king queen suited type hands as well. So, but I think it's fine. Maybe a little bit too much for 40 bigs, but heads up and made the deal for 1,000. Yes, lad. Love that, mate. Love that, lad. Was chip leader by far so for so long, yeah. What did they grant it back, did they? After late range, it's rigged for all the big stacks. Well, solution to that is, lad, get yourself a big stack. I know what you mean. It can feel like that, but listen, iPoker's regulated. It's safe. It's yeah. You don't have to worry about any collusion or cheating going on. Well, in terms of the operator, you know what I mean. Big bets. All right, we got the money in this. Very nice. 12 left. Get the payouts up now. Nice. Lads, live poker's different, man. The only way to get used to live poker is just playing more live poker, lads. Yeah, I feel the same, to be honest. I'm obviously getting more confident as time goes on. But I mean, you saw me on Game of Gold, how unconfident I was. It's just a different beast, yeah. But I love it. I do love it though. I'm obviously excited to play EPT Malta next week. Do it, man. Yeah, yeah. Irish Poker Tour's class, mate. Irish Open's obviously the main one in Ireland. That'd definitely get like you just did the best things according to everyone about the Irish poker, but there's like an Irish poker, I think, in Killarney going on right now. It's meant to be really good. That's meant to be really good. Never done it. Too much to jam? Probably. We'll do it anyway. I'm gonna do it anyway. Oh god, yeah. When you do bottom of the range, you always get caught out, man. Always. Oh my god. Okay. 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 fuck have they got a jack though? Emil Heskey's 2 lads on the bench for City tonight. I didn't even realise he had 2 lads play for City. It's mad, that. It does mean we're on the FC. The place to be. Queen 10, probably was 10. Is Zombie good enough to turn a underpair into a bluff here? I think he is. When he realises that I've got showdown when I don't bet myself. I don't think it's a flush when they snap, to be honest. Nice. That's what it felt like. Yeah, I mean, playing in Brazil was amazing, man. You know what? Like the Brazilian, I was speaking to an actual Brazilian at Malta Poker Festival. Sorry, the Sigma Poker Tour. Basically the same as Malta Poker Festival. And yeah, he basically was saying how like it's actually super difficult to play in Brazil because like everyone's really good, and even when someone's not good, they're really aggressive, which makes it actually super hard to play against. Whereas obviously he said the bad people and he basically was saying in Europe are really bad because they just play passive, so it's easy to play against. So I was like, yeah, you're not wrong. Lisa made the 50 months, lads. What's happening, brother? Says, yo, 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 let's go. Hope you're all well. Big up the 50 months. Big up the fucking leasing, eh? Big up the fucking leasing. Hope you good, brother. Hope you good. Hope you good. All right, so plan of action, guys, is my final stream is going to be on Tuesday next week. I then play EPT Malta on the Wednesday for 12 days straight. And then I'm going to start my new challenge. So, yeah. Final few streams. Oh, no, sorry. I lie. I'm going to do EPT Malta. So, last stream on Tuesday, EPT Malta for 12 days. Then I'm going to take a week holiday. And then I'm going to start the challenge. So, I'm going to start the challenge on October the October the 21st. Let me see. Respect on the man on the ice cream van. All right, the new penny challenge starts on the 21st of October. It's going to be a big one. Lord have mercy. Every minute, every hour. All right, now I'm just going to fold. All right, nice big flip one. Keeping the challenge a secret for now, lad. Keeping it a secret for now. I'm still planning it, but I'll be announcing it in a few weeks. Ba. geometric here. What would be 12? So we do. Is old Null good enough to call us here with West? For sure, they're going to be check racing probably 7x. No, that's not much. Be sorry, lad. Don't be sorry. It's gonna be fun though. Can 3-bet? No, no. Then I think mostly just flat though. Like a bit more polar race. It'd be 3-betting like ace 2 type hands. Check. Which should be c-bet board. 3-bet range. Should be a c-bet range boards. But yeah, so the challenge is going to be streaming Monday to Thursday. Highlight video out once a week of the previous week, and then I'm going to be doing short form content every day as like a recap. So yeah, it's going to be fun. It's going to be very fun. No longer have the nuts. Not many flushes in their range though. What, like queen 10 of diamonds, queen jack of diamonds we block, 10 8 of diamonds. What a run out that is. What a run out that is. Is it better here to call? Like, it, I can't see well where I'm ever fallen, but like, what we actually beaten though is the question. Like, we've got flushes to call. We've got Nanex to call. That's probably better than this. It's a sick run out one. Oh my god. How the fuck has he bluffed that? We like, how is it? Do you know what's sick, right? Obviously, Zombie's sick enough to bluff there. But do you know what's sick? Like, we just have him drawing dead. That's the sick part. And then it comes this run out. How when we have him drawing dead? How when we have him drawing dead? Like legit dead. Does it come this river card? Like any other river cards, apart from obviously if it pairs. It's disgusting. Oh man. What a sick hand that is. What a sick hand. I'm more pissed off on the run out than I am fucking us getting bluffed. How the fuck? It's such a sick bad beat. Cause like any other run out, we're just getting them to bluff and then we're just snapping off. But on that specific river, it's like I think it is better to just like have some form of pair that blocks boats, right? It's a sick one. It's a sick one. All right, 3 out of 6 on this FT. See what this called. Go on, finish me off, lads. Finish me off. You deserve it. GG, lad. All right, not meant to be in the 215 today. Let's just win the 215. The 109 instead. Yeah, lads, mate. What's on? Hope you're good, lad. Shit. Block the king 10, block the king queen. I think this is going to be, they're going to be bluffing like h5s, h3s. Still ace 10's going to be bluffing ace kings potentially. Oh, shit, on a call on the FT. I think it's the cleanest hero. Block the kings as well, but they do have the kings. Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to fuck with. Shit, is that raining? The fuck? Jesus. Fucking hell. Felt water and was like, where the fuck's that? Felt water and I was like, where the fuck's that coming from? Oh my god, it's pissing down rain in Malta. We haven't had rain for fucking months. That's mental. Holy shit, man. I was like, where the fuck's that coming from? I just looked down and then I just heard it. Queen 3 suits are probably a bit of an overbluff on my part, eh? Fucking, you think, lad? That's getting no taken. You fucking watch, son. Don't be trying to bluff me again. If I was to have a million guesses at the hand that you had, I would definitely never have said Queen 3. Queen 3 of hearts. Queen 3 of hearts. Nice hand, lad. Nice hand, lad. You've got me. You've caught me at a good time. You've caught me at a good time. A little bit tired, a little bit fatigued. Catch me again later on in the week. Try and do that play then. Do you have some worse value there? I don't think you ever should have worse value there. What, you're going to be bluffing? You're going to be value betting that next there? Nah. It's multi-way. I don't think you ever should have worse value there. No way. No way. Where is it? I'm out. Yeah, no, I don't think you ever. There's no lower straights. There's no. You never ever should be value jamming 9x there, in my opinion. You've got obviously all the flushes. Well, yeah, you didn't actually have that many flushes, to be fair. But obviously, yeah, you've got all the boats. Me, yeah, I think probably bluffing with like a pair. That again, like that's what I mean. Like it'd be interesting actually. Yeah, my actually because it's interesting because it's multi-way on the flop actually, so it might be actually really good to use for a as the multi-way feature on GTO Wizard there. Yeah, I think I was just trying to break down in game basically one what your bluffs are, which obviously I don't block anyway. Because I think you using any form of pairs that blocks the boats. And maybe the Queen of Spades on your hand, potentially. Yeah, it's an interesting flop. Sorry, interesting hand. Being really interesting to run that. Nice hand now, lad. Good luck, lad. Good luck. Coming for you now. I'm coming for you now, lad. But no, yeah, Zombie, answer me this. What worst value would you be jamming there? Would you generally be jamming that next? Because I wouldn't be in your spot. I'm curious. Hello, hello. How class this Mexican ball looks at the missus made me, by the way. It's got guacamole under the middle, by the way. Oh my goodness, unreal. Unfucking real. Right, let me just mute while I eat. Still on the FT, the 109. That was unbelievable, Jeff. Two regs clashing on the FTU. Don't mind that. We don't mind that. Jackson, the 33. We've got the Ace King on the FT now. Oh my goodness. Hello. We could call sometimes. First Brazil, definitely not. Nice. This is massive. Don't think Sophie can fold, right? Just given how much they've already put in, bounties probably just mean they can't fold any two here, I don't think. They're stack as well. Wow, they fold. Interesting. Nice. All right, beautiful. Knockouts, ladder, big bounty. Ace King and Queen Jack still shoves. Interesting, interesting. Yeah, I was trying to figure out whether you still jam Ace King in game. Problems with Ace King though, what are you targeting for me to call? You know what I mean? Yeah, it's an interesting one. I mean, yeah. Nice. Gorgeous, another bounty. Let's go. Hey, come on, come on. Don't have much in our next multi-way, but you still have a bunch of King X with 1 diamond or 10X with diamonds to try to make a difference. It's SPL less than 1 with it in a PKO cut off as big blind, right? Ranges are wide-ish. Yeah, no, that's what I mean. That's why it's interesting because it was multi-way though, on it. You know what I mean? That's what I mean, because obviously that flop would be a range bet flop, heads up, but then obviously multi-way. That's why I want it to be interesting to see. You know what I mean? How wide you still actually are betting. Maybe you've got more hands in your range than I thought in terms of value or bluffs as well. Yeah. All right, it's gonna be a battle now. Like 4 ways, we're all pretty deep. 8-7, we win. Mostly just range betting, small. Sounds good. Sophie's a reg, but they just do some weird shit, man. Like why are you leading on this 9? This doesn't make any sense. I mean, obviously seems to not hand to bluff. Nice. So I've like zombie. Have you what have you what note have you like? What's your read on this Sophie, by the way? Because I don't know if they're good or like bad. Because like that's not a thing, right? Surely, but like I don't know. They haven't got much volume on 88, you see, but I don't know. It's weird. Do you get knocked out? GG's. We on the button here? No, small blind. They were on the button, right? Yeah. Need some raises here, actually. Over 75, I'll raise. Nope. Close. Don't know, man. Obviously, definitely coming with a heart. Without a heart, seems close. Seems close. Probably, maybe it was just fold then. I don't know. Internationally known. Nice. Yeah, it was a tricky one on the river there in terms of bluffing or not. Very tricky. I couldn't decide. King 2 off they had. 9-6. All right, they call flop. They dunk turn, which is reasonable. It's just still gonna have a bunch of bluffs here. Us not having a diamonds as well is nice. 8 doesn't complete any straights, doesn't complete any flushes. So yeah, I was gonna call them. Interestingly enough, all right, let me make a note on that. They float that flop with Queen 8 off, which is pretty wild. Pretty wild. Hot girl. I meant to actually know. Yeah, I don't like my hands on my suits. Tibet. I think we're just chopping, to be honest. Shouldn't have any 2x, 6x. Probably dunk leads. Ace-x. Can have. Calling for a chop at best. This size. Threes. Ooh. Here. Aha. Here. Aha. Here. They can definitely raise call off where say jacks, like stuff like king queen, queen jack suited, jack 10 suited. Obviously, we cover them for a batting. So wonder petters. You going to Montreal in November for WSOP? John Party hit me up and I'll be there meeting him there. I'm not, mate, now, unfortunately. Nah, just live events in Malta for the rest of the year, mate. What? Haven't they just done a WSOP series though? How come they're doing another one so soon? I don't believe you. But I do have decent, like, I block their combos that, like, check raise as bluffs in terms of backdoor flushes, backdoor straights. So. What's that, bro? Probably start having limps here, you know, I think. I see getting through. Not a thing to lead there. I don't know much about him. It's a new player I've seen, but that's what I'm saying. I haven't had much volume on the site, but bet 5.5 for 3 5s. Open the Jack 70. Actually, check flop, which I think is reasonable. Obviously, we don't want to build a massive pot vest to chip leader. 8 to get through. What? I mean, they can have worse 5x, so we call. Queens. They don't raise pre with queens, and they just somehow get that gift. Like, what the fuck? Like, they should never ever have. They should never ever have kings or queens because they just limp pre. By the way, that is wild, mate. What a wild hand that is. They limp call flop. It goes check check on the turn. They check jam river. What is that hand? What is that hand? All right, we're heads up. We are heads up, baby. Yeah, it don't matter. All right, well, waiting. First hand, I open king 9. They check raise on the flop, which is interesting. Should be 3-betting a bunch of their ace x. Gonna call again with the king of spades. I think it's fine. We can bluff some queen 9 to get through. Very nice. Still ahead of 7's not the best, actually. Maybe we actually folded the king of spades now. Yeah. Yeah. That obviously blocks some bluff combos. Lot to say is going on there, yeah. Boss. So obviously still gonna have straight draws, flush draws. Can have that like weakest ace x. Not gonna have that much queen x. Queen x of spades specifically. Do not block the king jacks. It's gonna be a hard decision on the river, to be honest. All right. They shut down. This fella seems to me like he's one that just wants to win every pot. You know what I mean? One of them. Just doesn't like clicking that fall button. Which is difficult to play against, then heads up. Very difficult to play against. He's got ace queen. I haven't. Can call, check raise, or 50 I'll raise, which we do see. Obviously can jam there as well. I think balancing small sizes is nice. Just to make sure we get paid. Stay out. Ooh, maybe we do get called from a jam there. Jack 7. Yeah, I think we just happily just go call and then let them bluff rivers, let them get there with spades, and then we just get to the check jam. River, sounds good to me. Sounds good to me. Maybe we get to dunk this river, actually. Maybe we get to dunk this river. Pretty sexy. I'm so tired, I'm not gonna lie, guys. I was so close to not streaming tonight. So tired. Ugh. Flopping well. Could check raise, we could call. Either plays fine, to be honest. Calling here for that beauty. For that wee little beauty. First 3-bet they've done, which means that we could probably just fold this, to be honest. In 3-bet, we can call over 50. I'll 3-bet. I accidentally didn't go all in here. Meant to go all in. So done with today. $3.5X's. All right, all in the 250, all in the 33. Eight to get through. Sixes we somehow hold for 2 bounties, is it? Yeah, we do. Wow. We see bet we get check raised. Easy call. Gonna call twice. We do beat some hands, to be fair. I don't think we get any 9x or 7x to fold if we do bet, so yeah. Jackies again. 32 bigs, especially the H5. I think we're just all in, are we? H5s. Yeah. Can't say this not being an all in. Right, we're going back. Shouldn't have any nanics. Nice. Ja, 7 off they had there. Just see bet one. Try and get some like underpairs stuff. They shouldn't have any underpairs though, should they? It just smashes their smashes my range, smashes their range. I guess we can get some form of hand to fold. Not many though. Guess we do just see bet 25%. Just give up. We can call, we can raise. Don't really love facing like clicks or jams or whatever with the Suns, so I'd rather like check raise here with like gut shots. They can still be C-betting all their 10x, so I don't think we can lead. Yo, Sharky, mate, what's happening? Just in time, lad. See us take down this. I mean, see us the obvious bluff. I think we do just, bet pot. Nice. That's fucking wild. That they dunk late turn, by the way. Call flop, dunk turn. Fuck me, mate. Some people are so bad, aren't they? So bad. Over 50 or 3 bet. What should we do? Best of 315x. I probably think we just call this on. Just go for maybe like ace 9, ace 10 suited does the bottom. Don't make me work for it. Easy check raise. Don't doubt they're going to be doing the 3.5x with like aces, kings, queens, jacks. Maybe you could do it with 10s and 9s, maybe. King X now. That much King X. That like 3.5x is pretty. 3.5x is pretty. Question is, do we? I don't think they're gonna turn hands into bluffs though. Is the issue? I think we do just jam, try and get called by the under pairs where 8x. To be honest. I hope that they call now with a 10 or a king. We're not getting it rolled. Spark eye, lad. What's happening? Good luck. Nice one, lad. Coming towards the end, lads. I'm fucked after this. I'm gonna shoot off. So, oh man, I don't know what's up with me today. fucking so tired. We don't really want a 3x call here, so we just check. Call? It's call 5. Nah, we got hands with like backdoor straights to call instead. It's Geo here. 8. Maybe we don't even have to go Geo because we've got the diamonds to go along with our hands. I think I'm more inclined to... No, I am going to jam, even though I have the queen, yeah. I think jamming, rather than checking. Because like, it's so hard for them to have bluffs. And they can have a bunch of 2 pairs. They can have straights. They can have lower flushes. For the win? For the win? I feel like they're going to flick it in, you know? Even though I blocked the fuck out of everything. I feel like they're going to call us. No. Nice fold. Nice fold. I mean, we are running pretty good against them, aren't we? Let's be honest. We failed to not hit a flop. Yeah, we're just all in. There's enough draws. If they have a better King X, then. Do need a lot of protection with our specific king. All right. Oh my god. I was going to say chop it up. That is so lucky to win that tournament. GG's, mate. Nice battling. That was a good heads-up battle. That was a very good heads-up battle. All right, we get first in that one for 2.1k, which gives us profit on the night somehow. I am absolutely fucked, and I've played, if in my opinion, I've played so bad. So I don't know how the hell we've ended up. Oh my god, what a spot as well, by the way, for 2 bounties. 10 and 8. Yeah, they cover us as well. No, we didn't even cover them for a bounty as well. They wake up with the ace queen, and that's shit. All right, cool. Yeah, I mean, I'm left with the 2 day ones. So, yeah. I'm going to pass you guys on. Nice one for the rail. We did get a decent, another win, man, on 88, 109 PKO. 2.1k. Yeah, decent score. I'm just going to play the rest off stream. I'm just done in. I'm knackered, so... I will be back streaming on 888 tomorrow. So what have we done today? We've done like 3 hours, yeah. So I'll try and do like at minimum 5 hours. I'll try and get on a little bit earlier tomorrow if possible. So yeah. Nice one, the boys. I will see you all tomorrow. Have a good one. Peace.